besties, and welcome to another video where I'll be walking you through on how I made this beautiful simple dress. Okay, so this is kind of video you would like to see. Please do watch to the end, like, comment and share, and do not forget the most important thing, which is you subscribing to my channel if you've not, and be a member of this beautiful family. Okay, now I'll try my best to walk you through as slow as possible. So now let's dive in. I made use of this Ankara paste, which is 3 yards. Okay, now first thing I did was to fold it into two, and then I marked out 2 inches from that part that you see me do right now, and then I ironed it all the way down because I want it to be steady and firm and not shifting. That's where our button and buttonhole is going to be. And then I went ahead to get my breast point, which is at 9, get my half length, which is at 18, and then get my hip area and also the full measurement as well. Okay, now after I did that, I went ahead to mark my shoulder, which is divided by 2, and then this is a cut together sleeve as well. So from the shoulder I went ahead to get my sleeve length. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and join that to the breast point, sorry. And then I went ahead to go down again at my chest point. I went down to 12 inches because it is a cut together kind of dress. Okay, and now for my bust, hip and waist, I had to divide all of them by 2, and then I added extra 3 inches. Okay, divide your bust, waist, hip measurement by 2, sorry, by 4 rather. Divide your bust, hip, waist measurement by 4, and then add extra 3 inches. Okay, whatever thing you get at your hip measurement, mark the same thing at the down part of your dress. Do you understand? Okay, let me go again. Divide your hip, waist, bust measurement by 4, add extra 3 inches. When you divide your hip measurement and add the 3 inches, whatever thing you get, mark that at the down part of your dress as well. Now go ahead and cut this out. If you've watched to this point and then you've not subscribed, please do want to subscribe and join this wonderful family. Now for the neck area, I went down by 4, the front neck, and then I also went in by 3.5. Note that I used the front one to mark out the back one. Okay, so this is 2, the front and the back. While cutting the back part of this dress, do not do the 2 inches fold that I did right there. Do not do that at the back part. Okay, and then just go ahead and then cut out your front neck like so. If you have any questions, don't forget to ask me and I'll answer your questions, right? And now for the back part for the back neck, go ahead and go down by 1 and then go in by 3.5 as well. Okay, now just go ahead and cut this out. Now for the shoulder slope, I slanted my shoulder using 2 inches, right? Go ahead, mark it, and then join your slope like so. Go ahead and cut that out as well. All right, hope you're following so far. And now the next thing I'm going to cut out is this something I added at the sleeve, which on a fold I measured it out and marked it at 3 inches all the way. So go ahead and mark that, okay, and cut it out as well. Do not forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. Thank you. And then after that, go ahead and cut out your pocket. Okay, depending on how big or small you want your pocket to be, go ahead and do that. For me, this is how I want my pocket to be. Okay, and then after I did that, I went ahead to mark out this elastic casing that I'll be using for the back area. Now let's get to sewing. First things first that I did is to go ahead and work on that part, which is going to be the buttonhole and the button area. Okay, so I just iron that. You see the way I'm ironing it, I'm just folding it and then I am ironing it down so that it won't be shifting when I am sewing. Okay, so go ahead and do a stitch on that area and do the same thing on the other one as well. Now after that is done, I just have to set this aside, joined the back part again together. Okay, and now I brought in my casing, the elastic casing. All I'm going to do is to go ahead and place it like so, and then this is at the waist area. Okay, just go ahead and top stitch it take your elastic and then insert it there, okay, like I'm showing you right now. After that, this is what you will have. Okay, and now go ahead and bring in the front part of your dress, and now place your pocket where you want your pocket to be, which is from the waist area down. Okay, just place it there. Go ahead and just sew it, but before you sew it, the upper part of your pocket, just go ahead and stitch it down first, and then place it like so, and go ahead and just sew like I'm showing you right now. It is very simple, very simple. After you're done doing that, you're going to be having this beautiful thing like so. And now that that is done, now let's work on the shoulder. Okay, so just go ahead and join the both shoulders like so, stitch this side and then stitch the other part as well. After stitching that, this is what you will have. Now for this sleeve part, you remember that thing that we cut out before, right? This is it. Just go ahead and then sew it on the hem of your sleeve like this. You see the way I'm putting it right now? Just place it like this and just sew it all the way down, and also top stitch it as well by the time you're done, so that you're just going to fold it up and then it comes out beautifully at the front side. Okay, yeah, very simple. So this is what you have after you're done sewing it. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to join the sides together. But before you join the sides together, just go ahead and pin the front and the back. Pin it at the waist area, okay, so that it doesn't shift. Remember, the back one has elastic, the front one doesn't. So if you do not secure it with your pin, it's going to be wobbly and shifty like that. And we wouldn't want that. Okay, so after you've secured that, go ahead and then go to your machine and sew this up like I'm showing you right now. Okay, and today's shout out goes to drumroll, King James. Thank you so much for being a part of this beautiful family. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking, for commenting, for watching my videos. I am super excited to have you here, and I love you. We love you. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. And now the next thing we are going to do after joining both sides is to iron down the hem of this ring, which is the down part of the dress. Okay, just iron it down on a fold and then go ahead and fold the down part like so and stitch it, and that's all. Now the next thing we're going to do is to work on the collar. Okay, remember it has a bishop collar, so all I did was just to fold the neck together like so, which means it's into two. Now my gum stay folded into two, and then I place my right placing this your neck on your gum stay. Make sure that you make it as wide as possible so that everything fits in well. Okay, now that you've gotten that, go up again from that down from the way you marked. Okay, you trace out, go up by 1.5 inch. Okay, nothing more than 1.5, just go up by 1.5 inch, mark it all the way, join it together, join your dots together, and then go ahead and cut that out. You'll be needing two of these right now. This thing that I'm doing right now, you'll be needing two of it. So after you've cut this out, easy to cut out another one. Okay, as you can see, when I'm cutting it, I did not add any sewing allowances to it. So the thing is, you have to go ahead and place this gum stay on your fabric. When cutting out your fabric, that is where you now do the 1/2 inch sewing allowance that will enable you to sew. So join the both things together and then go ahead and put that on the neck part of your dress. While sewing, do not sew on top of the gum stay, just sew on the 1/2 inch allowance that you gave to it. Okay, now the last thing to do is just do the buttonhole and then fix the button. I have a separate short video where I show you how to make your buttonholes and then fix the button as well. And this is what we have. Hope you enjoyed this video and found this video helpful. If you did, do give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and share. Do not forget to subscribe as well. So until next time, guys, stay creative and I love you. Bye.